but that doesn't mean there isn't going to be one. Dan, explain what they're up against right now.
Yeah, they're going to have to do something. I mean, the roster is going to look significantly different whether he comes back or not. They're projected to be about $44 million over what we expect the salary cap to be. Aaron Rodgers' his cap number is $46.8 million, and they would only save less than half of that, you see there, if they cut him or traded him. Davante Adams needs a contract. He is a free agent. They're $44 million over without him on the team. Wow. And then you see the defensive players that obviously are eating up a lot of that cap. So teams can move money around. They can play with the salary cap. They can get under it. But it will not be easy for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers, in his post-game news conference on Saturday, listed a lot of this stuff. It's front of mind for him. He knows exactly what the Packers are up against, and that's why he said, I won't want to be part of a rebuild if I do come back. Marcus, he knows that's a possibility.
Marcus, for the second time today, I'm asking you almost exactly the same question. Have we seen the last of Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay?
I believe so, and I think Aaron Rodgers needs a new place, and Green Bay needs to start the next chapter of their franchise. And I get it. Like, nobody on any show shouldn't acknowledge that Aaron Rodgers is a phenomenal quarterback. That's not what we're discussing here. I'm especially me. I'm tapped into the fact that we have these conversations. We going to spend all offseason, again, talking about it. Well, y'all, because sometimes I'm going to say I'm not talking about it. But it is going to be, for me, a departure for both of these people so they can move forward. Like, this has been such a saga to end up with nothing. Like, we talked about this before the season. The Green Bay Packers, in order for all of this to make sense, we're supposed to be playing this weekend and potentially playing in the Super Bowl. And I know that's hard. I know it's hard to get there. But if I would have bet any of y'all last week, regardless of what happened in this game, or any other Green Bay Packer fans that love Aaron Rodgers, or any Aaron Rodgers fans or that love him, are the Packers going to score 10 points in the divisional game, they'd have all said no, and they'd have all called me a hater. And that's exactly what happened in this football game. So I'm going to give it to Foxy, because when I say it, I'm hating. I want Foxy to break the football down.
What do you think?
No, I think you're right. The locker room is going to be very changeful. And Aaron Rodgers is not trying to participate in a changeful locker room. I think the Broncos are a destination that he's probably had his eye on. If you remember before the draft, it felt like he was trying to make that about him and force that play there. And that roster is one that's ready-made to make a championship run if you add a quarterback. And it also has an opening for a coach. So, like, if Aaron Rodgers wants to take this Tom Brady step where you kind of have more influence over an organization, that's a place there where they could call up Aaron and say, bring whoever you want to run this. You can run whatever. And in that case, though, he may not be able to bring Davante Adams, which I think some people believe he wants to do.
Their offensive coordinator, the Packers' offensive coordinator, is a finalist for the Denver Broncos head coach job, Nathaniel Hackett. He's one of the guys getting a second look.
Jeff Saturday, why do you have that look on your face?
I just don't understand. Like, you take Aaron Rodgers out of Green Bay, they are out of the Super Bowl conversation. Believe what you want, bro. Like, you're telling me with Jordan Love, you're going to pick him for the Super Bowl?
Jeff,
hold on. Let me finish all the way.
Go ahead.
Because here's the issue. Every team -5 would want Aaron Rodgers as their quarterback. You may not like him. You might not. I get it, right? Like, people disagree with a lot of things he says. When the dude lines up, he is a dude. And that people act like he is not a significant difference maker. He makes every team he walks on a contender. The Packers will not be a contender without Aaron Rodgers. And I saw Zadarius Smith. I saw Preston Smith. If you don't think they can figure out the cap to keep Davante Adams and Aaron Rodgers together, don't fool yourself. That thing can happen in a hurry. So when I look at this football team and what they're asking to do, if Green Bay wants to stay a contender, they'll keep Aaron Rodgers. They'll keep pushing forward. And let me tell you something. You're going to go to Denver and go play Patrick Mahomes twice a year and think you have a better chance of getting to the playoff or an easier route to get to the playoff than if you stayed in Green Bay where half the coaches are already fired and you play the Detroit Lions twice a year? I'm letting all y'all know, dude. Y'all all high. Stay in Green Bay. It's better for you and it's better for the Packers, and understand what that is.
All right, let me leave it there a minute. We're going to come back to this at least once. Yeah, we're coming back. I promise. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.